up, everyone, and welcome back to Miss Azrael's Gaming. So we're jumping back into TerrorFest. We're on Chapter 14. This one's called Dead and Buried. Things come to a head when a trek into the tunnels leads to disaster. Okay, so I'm excited to get back into this chapter, and at the same time, I'm not, because it might turn out that it might be Tyson. We've been sleeping with the enemy, and I'm very, very upset about that if that turns out to be true. So, you know what? Let's just go ahead and jump in and see where we're going. Stop giving me this. I've already finished that book. Chapter 14, Dead and Buried. You look up at Tyson, paralyzed with fear, and without a second thought, he reaches out and grabs your arm, hauling you to your feet. Ow, Ty, that hurts. Do you want to know what hurts more? You turning on me, Azrael. I mean, really. Shorting the breaker to get Zare away from me, making it seem like I'm a danger to be around? Tyson's eyes flick to the box in your hands, and his gaze goes even stormier as he rips it out of your grasp. Going through my private things? I can't believe you would betray me like this. If I'm going to survive this, I need to keep him as level-headed as possible. I never wanted it to come to this. I'm not betraying you. I'm your friend. Let's go with that one. Let's try to keep him like, yeah, we're not betraying you. We're still on your side. Okay, so you take a deep breath, letting the words ease past your lips as you mask the grimace you feel. I'm your friend, and I'm trying desperately to understand what's going on with you, but I need your help. Please help me, Ty. You let some of your fear color your voice, and immediately Tyson's grip on your arm slackens. You know I'd do anything for you, Azrael. Just not here. Come on. Tyson starts to pull you out of the closet, and you feel the panic rise in your chest. Whoa, where are you taking me? Somewhere we can be alone, away from the others. I need to make you understand. Fear streaks through you, and a myriad of questions sit on the tip of your tongue. What if I never understand? How is he going to make me? What if the others never find me? I can't do this by myself. As he pulls you forward, you catch sight of Destiny's lucky jacket hanging on the back of the closet door. I never thought I'd say this, but I wish Destiny were here. She always knew how to keep our group in line. She'd give Tyson hell. It's not the same as having her in person, but just grazing the Velvet D is enough to send a jolt of strength through you, and you start to reach for the jacket. But maybe I can in her place. Wear your sister's lucky jacket to tap into her strength and boost your fortitude score. Oh, cute. I'm liking that outfit. I like that a lot. Okay, so Destiny's lucky jacket. Your sister said you could wear it over her dead body. Varsity Blues. You unlocked an outfit in the closet. Wait! As you take it off the hook, Tyson pauses. What are you doing? I just thought if we're going out, I should be dressed for anything. You know how the weather is on the island. You try hard to steady your voice, and it comes out incredibly believable. Tyson studies your face, seemingly conflicted before finally nodding. Fine, raid the closet and get what you need, but hurry up. And Azrael? He gives you a hard yank, and you fight back against the winch you feel. Don't try anything. I don't want to hurt you, but I will. You slap on a faux smile and grin, trying to relieve the tension. I'm not trying anything but these clothes, Ty. Destiny had a great sense of style. As you feign interest in Destiny's ample selection of clothes, he lets go, giving you the space to pick out a few random pieces and change before slipping the jacket on last. As you do, you channel your sister, closing your eyes and honing in on her face and your thoughts. Des, for as long as I can remember, Dad wished I was more like you, and I hated you for it. But tonight, I need every ounce of you that I can get, so if you're out there, somewhere, please guide my steps and don't let me fall. You feel a warmth settle over you, but whether it's intervention from the other side or figment of your imagination, you can't be sure. Instead, you give the jacket a final tug and step out into your sister's room to face Tyson. I'm ready. Let's go. As Tyson guides you into the hall and towards the stairs, you hear the sound of footsteps coming up, and he leans in to whisper to you. If anyone asks, we're going out for a walk. If you say anything about me, I'll kill you and them. A sharp poke to your side draws your eyes down to the blade Tyson holds serendipitously between you, and you nod frantically. I understand, Ty. Just calm down, okay? He nods, taking a deep breath just as Zare comes around the corner. Hey, looks like the lights are back on. How's it going up here? Fine. Right, Azrael? Zare's eyes fall on you and you focus on slowing your breathing, hoping like hell your fear doesn't show all over your face. I can't put them in harm's way. Zare still doesn't know Tyson's the killer. They'd be completely caught off guard. Still, you can't help but think about what awaits you at the end of your journey with Tyson. But this might be my only chance to get them a message. Azrael? Okay, what do you do? Do nothing. Warn Zare. I'm gonna do nothing because Tyson's not in a good spot right now, and I don't want Zare to accidentally end up dead or something. So I'm gonna let it go. So a pivotal choice made, a fate has been sealed. I'm gonna take him at his word that, he won't hurt Zare, if I just go along with it. So it's not worth the risk. I'll have to get out of this myself. As Tyson turns to look at you, his face between a smile and a grimace, you nod solemnly. Yeah, we're done cleaning, so we're gonna go for a walk. Clear our heads. Apparently Coda had the same idea. I can't find him anywhere. Mind if I tag along until he pops up? As Zare falls into step with you and Tyson, your heart leaps at the thought of accidentally slipping up. The metallic tang of fear, tang of fresh blood in the air floods your memory until you nearly choke, and you can't help but blurt out, "No!" What the hell, Azrael? Sorry, but Your eyes flash to Tyson and he clears his throat, his eyes locked on yours with a scowl. You notice his grip tightening on the blade's handle and you shoot him a look, mentally begging him to help you come up with an excuse instead. Surely Ty won't kill Zare when he could just help me get rid of them, right? Oh, please God, let me be right. For a moment, the two of you pause staring at each other, then... Azrael's lying. Without warning, Ty pulls you closer and you do your best not to be repulsed. You caught us. We were going to go make out. Ew, but at least someone's getting off around here. Godspeed, you two. You give Zare a small wave, aware that this may be the last time you ever see them, and then Tyson holds you down the stairs and outside. As Tyson leads you away from the house and into the woods, he presses the knife more firmly to your back. Where are you taking me? Be quiet. I'm not going to run or scream, but I at least think that after all these years of friendship, if you were going to kill me, we could at least have a decent conversation first. I said shut up. Ty worries at his lip, obviously trying to come to grips with the reality of the situation before sighing. We're going to the tunnels. There are hundreds of them all over the island, all quiet and secluded. It'll give us some time to talk. Sure, I can talk. The knife point prods your back as Tyson leads you over uneven ground, and your thoughts move at lightning speed. The only reason for him to look so nervous is if he hasn't made up his mind about killing me, and if he's giving up info, then it's obvious he can be swayed. I just need to stay on his good side, and maybe I can convince him to put the knife down long enough to get away. Tyson guides you down an unsuspecting hole, and you emerge somewhere dark and cool. I know this isn't the most picturesque hideout, but it'll work for now, until I can make sure you understand. This is my shot to get to the bottom of why he did all this. I'll have to be careful though. I don't want him to think I'm against him. You lay a careful hand on his arm, while he flinches at first, he doesn't yank away. I understand more than you think, Ty. You do? Of course. You did what was best. Need help, Ty. I mean, he does need help. But we should probably go with you did what was best. For as long as I've known you, you've always thought through things logically. Why would this time be any different? Yes, I've been trying so hard to do what's best for us, but people just keep getting in the way of that. And then they have to face the consequences. Of course. The words fall out of your mouth with ease, and as Tyson's face lights up, you thank the heavens for your experiences studying abroad. My professors were right. Killers always think they have a legitimate reason, and feeding that is the easiest way to gain trust. You bite back the bile rising in your throat, but Tyson paces the tunnel completely unaware. When I came back from school, I tried to go back to my life here, but nothing fit. And worst of all, my family, you, Zare, Coda, and Lucky, were all scattered. You had destiny. At that, Tyson scoffs. Destiny was like a burning log in frostbitten hands. Wonderful at first. But if you hold on long enough, you're going to get burned. She was never someone who could be possessed, but I tried. God, did I try. By killing her? Ty. He rolls around to look at you, and you spot the desperate look in his eyes. I stopped her from leaving us. We just gotten our group together again, and then she had to go and try to leave. I couldn't let that happen again. Now we're all here. She's dead, Ty. Lucky is dead. The mayor, Bex, Detective Porter, Brian, they're all dead. Whoa. Some of those aren't great losses. Mayor Jackson was as corrupt as I've ever seen, and Detective Porter was under her thumb. Mayor Jackson was Zare's mother, deserved to face justice. I don't... Maybe it would appeal to him more if we were like, she was Zare's mom. But I'm not... Let's go with that one. I don't think he cares about justice too much. That alone deserves some consideration, no matter how you feel about her politics and morals. What morals? She treated Zare like a show pony for her campaign and then shipped them off when they weren't needed anymore. They deserve better than that. And now they'll never get it. Morelic Island needs protection. Brian was a menace, and no one cared until he made himself an easy scapegoat. And you couldn't have that, could you? And let him get the credit for everything I've done? Never. What about Bex? She was just trying to get the truth out. Tyson pauses, clearly conflicted. Bex was confused. She didn't understand the plan. But I made sure she met her end quickly. She never even saw it coming. And then you cut off her nose? You're the one who brought other people into our thing. What was I supposed to do? You weren't supposed to kill anyone, Ty. And you especially didn't have to kill our friends. They're gone and they're never coming back. No, that's the great part. They're just down the road at the cemetery where we can visit them wherever we want. Dude, he's crazy. He rushes forward, gripping your shoulders as he tries to shake his version of sense into you. Being here with you guys, it's just right, I wanted to preserve that feeling forever. Ty, no, we can't stay here forever. We have lives that we have to get back to. Tyson's gaze softens. No, you agree with me. You encouraged me. You wanted this as badly as I did. You think back over the last few days, back to every time Tyson spoon-fed you attention and nostalgia and lies only for you to suck them down greedily. Delulu, you fed Tyson's delusions, good luck breaking him of them now. Oh my god, like literally. Wow, so because I was romancing him and trying to go along with those things, it made him delusional. That's just great. Oh my god. Ty, I miss the old days too. Nothing you can say can get me agree to murder. The old days were overrated. I mean, I miss them too. I miss how easy everything was in high school. Teachers we've known since kindergarten, an hour of homework tops, and plans with friends were an impromptu thing. Now my professors can't pick me out of a lineup, and I'm swamped with work that makes me feel like I'm the stupidest person on the planet. And to top it all off, I have to schedule plans with you guys a whole business month in advance. Tyson's grip loosens, his shoulders sagging under the weight of reality. Quickly, you hop on the moment. But not everything was great. We were all really immature, and I was so insecure. I lost precious time with you guys because I never thought I belonged. Of course you belonged, Azrael. I know that now, but then I couldn't see it because I was young. But I've outgrown that, and thank God. Being able to leave behind the feeling of never being good enough is a gift that we get when we step into the life we build for ourselves. You can see your words resonate with Tyson as he winces at the countless memories of his younger years. I guess I did spend a lot of time embarrassed and gangly and wishing I could be anybody else back then. As you breathe in the smell of Destiny's perfume on her jacket, you can't help but long for the past, but it's one thing too long and another to try to live there. Destiny was only able to hold us all together for so long because she knew how to relate to each and every one of us. She knew us on a cosmic level, and she used that knowledge to get what she wanted. I have to use that same technique to help Ty. You reach up, not to knock his arms away or even to struggle against him, but instead, you wrap your arms around Tyson's waist in a hug. WWDD, you channeled your older sister. As much as I miss the simplicity of those times, they're not coming back. And as heartbreaking as it is, I think after a certain point, home becomes a feeling, not a place. And it's up to us to try to make that home feeling wherever we go. And what if I can't? What if I never feel it again? Home is in people too, Ty. And there are so many people you haven't found home in yet. The two of you separate and hastily you scramble back, trying to get clear of him as he processes. I didn't mean for this to happen, but things just wouldn't stop changing. First people around the island, then destiny. Tyson cycles through his victims, rattling off each pseudo reason to kill them, and with every one your stomach seizes until finally he gets to your name. And then you. That whole deal with Alan? What's wrong with you? Alan is not one of us. Tyson, I'm sorry. I didn't know you felt so strongly about it, or I would never have gone after Alan. A pang forms in your stomach as you realize it's the truth. Yeah, well, your feelings for him are what got him killed. That's on you, not me. As he casually tosses the blame for the murder in your lap, the truth settles over you. Tyson's de-evolving rapidly. In a few minutes, there won't be much left to make sense of. If I'm going to talk my way out of here, it needs to happen now. I should try to make him see logic, find my way out. Look, I've gone so far with this. Laid in bed with the enemy. You know what? We're just going to make him see logic. I'm just going to see if, maybe I can get like join him and be a villain thing. Maybe I can be Mrs. Stabby Joe. We're going to try to make him see. I'm not giving up. He should just go to jail. I'm not going to give up. But if I keep asking the right questions, maybe I can get him to see his logic doesn't match up. Quickly, you interrupt him. So then why did you kill Lucky? I mean, I understand why you had to kill Alan and Destiny, but Lucky wasn't trying to leave us, was she? No, but she... Tyson freezes and you see the moment he loses the thread. Gently, you step closer, holding your hands up, palms out. You killed her for nothing, Ty. No, I didn't. Yes, you did. You felt the compulsion to kill, and you had the opportunity. It's why most killers kill. No, I tried to explain it to her, but she wouldn't listen. She didn't understand. She would have destroyed our group if I didn't stop her. The only one who needs to stop is you. No. What about everyone else, Ty? What about the people in the crowd at the parade? Or those officers you killed at the precinct? They didn't leave you, but you killed them all anyway. Do you even know why? You see it all start to come down, and for a moment, Tyson stills. Then... Enough with all these questions. Tyson wields his knife, and as he shoves you to the ground, you fall silent. What I know is that I'm not going to let you leave me too. You see the reluctant resolve behind his eyes, and without a shadow of a doubt, you know he's beyond your ability to save. As Tyson raises the knife, you flinch, and a sadness sweeps over him. I didn't want it to come to this. It doesn't have to. I should beg, stay still. I don't think begging's gonna do any good. But maybe if I stay still and show a resolve, like I'm not gonna be afraid of him. Well, I mean, that's how I'm taking it. Doesn't mean that that's what's gonna happen, because it happens to me every time I play games like this. I foresee a different outcome than what the writers put together. So I'm gonna stay still. I don't trust him, but he needs to be able to think I do. It may be my last hope. You force yourself to keep still. You're not gonna hurt me, Tyson. We've got too much history, and you're too good a person. I'm sorry, Azrael. It's okay. Just put the knife down and... I'm sorry, but I can't let you leave me too. You, Destiny, Coda, Lucky, Zare, you're my family, and you're all I've got. Ty, please, you can't. Why can't you see how much I love you? Why won't you let me in? I'm sorry, Don't be. This is just one of the trials of a savior has to go through. Joseph Campbell saved his family, and they made him a monster too. You look deep into his eyes, but all that stares back is a callous emptiness. He's completely gone. I'm screwed. Tyson raises the knife high above you. But just like him, one day, I will be vindicated. Wait, Ty, no! You find yourself looking for anything you can get your hands on to fight back and stumble across something hard and sharp. Ow, what's a pickaxe? Tyson seems hell-bent on killing me. This pickaxe could change the tide of the fight. Grab the pickaxe to defend yourself and boost your fortitude score. Okay, here comes the pickaxe. Arm yourself. Game on. You grab the pickaxe, hefting the weight of it in both your hands. Tyson, take one more step and I'm going to have to defend myself. I don't want to hurt you, but you are not going to stop me from leaving here. How many times do I have to tell you? You're never leaving. Tyson drives his blade down at you and you turn your head away. Ah! I should use the axe handle to block, roll away, and counterattack. I'm going to block. I'm going to try not to kill him. Out of sheer instinct, you thrust the pickaxe forward, and seconds later you feel the thunk of Tyson's blade lodging itself into the wood. When you look back, the blade is inches from your face. You were really going to kill me. No, Azrael, I was going to liberate you. I will liberate you and send you to a place where you'll never have to worry about being alone. That's not my worry, Ty. It's yours. Without another word, Tyson yanks at the knife handle, dislodging it and nearly pulling the pickaxe from your grasp. You jump to your feet. I won't let you leave me, Azrael, and I don't care what I have to do to make sure you don't. Even if I have to die for it. Fine. Since you're forcing me to pick between you and me, I pick me. Suddenly, Tyson lunges at you again and you stumble back further into the tunnels. His knife blade glints in the dim light and you find the rocky floor a staunch disadvantage. He just keeps coming. I'm going to have to slow him down with a blow. I should swing at his knee, stomach. I'm taking his legs out. I'm hitting the knee. Use the long handle of the axe to bat away the knife, then pull back and make a swing at Tyson's knee. A sickening crunch sounds as the heavy metal meets bone, and Tyson's screams echo through the empty tunnel. I tried to help you. I tried to see things from your perspective. You brought this on yourself. You pull back to swing again, and though the injury slows Tyson down drastically, you can't help but pull your punches at the sight of his ragged body. Don't get shy now, Azrael. You did this. You took my fate into your hands, and you alone can change the trajectory of my life, or end it completely. That type of control is terrifying. I never wanted to hurt you, Ty. Don't lie. His sharp tone makes you flinch, and you still, your hand gripping the handle of the pickaxe even harder. Before you knew I was the killer, you had so many plans. You wanted to wring my neck, you wanted to get your revenge, and why not? I killed your sister, I murdered your friends, I chased you through the city and brought you nothing but terror. So don't lie and tell me you didn't want this. You did. You begged for this. You just didn't know what you were asking for. You take your opening while Tyson's guard is down, swinging the axe handle hard at his ribs. He tries to jump out of the way, but he isn't quick enough. The wood slams into his side, and he stumbles into the wall. You know what? Yes, I wished all kinds of terrible things on you before I knew you were behind the mask. Of course I did. You ripped the last of my family apart. You made me mistrust my friends. You made me hate my own blood. Tyson tries to surge at you, but you shove the wooden handle into his sternum, knocking the knife from his hand and forcing him back. But I'm done letting you take things from me. Nothing like you. I'm nothing like you. We'll go with that. You lower the axe handle, giving him room to breathe, and he clutches at his injuries. Why stop now? You have me on the ropes. Because, Ty, I've always thought I was related to Killer, and it made me sick. I'm not going to subject my descendants to that feeling. News of the ferry should reach the mainland soon. As soon as the authorities get here to help, I'm going to turn you over. You're not in any shape to keep fighting, so don't. Have mercy. You should Tyson the grace he didn't give his victims. You've done enough. You turn your back, breathing a sigh of relief that it's finally over, only for Tyson to dive at your back, sending you headlong into the rocky floor. Oof. He heaves himself up and swipes the knife from its place just feet away from you. I thought I made myself clear. You're not leaving me. Tyson raises the knife over you again, and this time your pickaxe is out of reach, too far to make a saving dash. This is it. This is how I die. I want the last word you ever hear to be from me, Azrael. No matter what type of pain this brings you, know that I do it out of love. Tyson, what you're doing is not love. You don't hurt the people you love, and you definitely don't kill them. You haven't given me any choice. You have a choice. You've always had a choice. But the people you've killed didn't. They had lives and families and hopes and dreams before you ripped it all away. I know that it hurts for things to change, to not be included in the futures you see everyone else having, but we all have to grow up sometime. And if you kill me, I never will. Please. I'm sorry, Azrael, but I'm done letting people leave me. With that, Tyson drives the knife down and you screw your eyes shut. Your eyes shoot open as pain floods your system. The blade punctures your chest, and with every breath, air finds its way into crevices where it has no business being. Tyson gives the blade a twist, making the wound even larger. I should look Tyson in the eye or cry out. I won't cry out. I'll look him in the eye. Bring it on. Whatever you've got, I can take it. I don't think you can, and more than that, you shouldn't. Rest now. You'll be with your family soon. Your cries echo through the tunnel, and as Tyson stares down at you, you watch tears form in his eyes. I hoped we'd have longer before forever, but everything in its time, I guess. Goodbye for now, Azrael. Tyson bears down on the blade, sinking it in more. Normal wear and tear, Coda and Zare lucked up on your location. What the hell? Only to hear a familiar voice. Tyson's head jerks up as Zare and Coda rush into the cavern. Get off her! Coda? Zare? Coda drives Tyson back and grabs you, hauling you to safety as Zare looks on stunned. You can see the wheels turning in their mind as they assess the situation. Tyson, you're the killer? Tyson's been the killer this whole time. He lied to us. He killed our friends, and he said he'd kill anyone I told. Tyson whirls on you, seething as he growls. And now it's time to make good on a promise. Put the knife down, Ty, now. Tyson looks back and forth between you and your friends, and as he slowly lowers his knife, he shoots them an innocent smile. Okay, you got me. You guys are still my friends. I don't want to hurt you. But even as you watch him lower his knife, you recognize the look in his eyes for what it truly is. Deception. Suddenly, his hand tightens around the handle. Wait! But Tyson is already lunging towards Coda, blade raised. Jump in to save Coda from an injury, give Tyson a few of his own, and raise your fortitude score. Oh, we're jumping in. Oh, no you don't. I guess we should have romanced Coda. Get away from him. You launch yourself at Tyson, tackling him into an adjoining cave. Wasn't I just stabbed? I mean, I guess it's adrenaline. It's probably adrenaline, but I thought I was about half dead, so. He lands on the ground hard with you on top of him, pinning him to the floor as his knife skids away. I'm not going to let you hurt anyone else. The only one hurting anyone is you. Tyson bucks you from his back, sending you sprawling, but only for a second. I should grab for the knife, knock the knife out of reach. I'm knocking it out of reach. I'm going to try not to kill him. You bring your fist down hard on his wrist, forcing him to let go of the knife. As soon as his fingers loosen, you knock the knife out of his hand and send it skidding across the dirt. Zare, don't let him get it. Instantly, Zare darts over to the knife, scooping it up and jumping back out of reach. I'm going to scout up ahead. I know these tunnels pretty well, and if I can get my bearings, I think I can get us out of here. Go! As Zare takes off, Coda cracks his knuckles. I'm going to enjoy this. Not for long. Coda, watch out! Tyson starts to get up, trying to push you off of him, but before he gets a chance, Coda kicks him hard in the chin. Yo, I finally got to use the crane kick. Guess watching the Karate Kid so much paid off. But suddenly Tyson reaches out and grabs Coda's ankle, pulling hard. I should reach for Coda, yank Tyson back. Let's try yanking Tyson back. I don't know if it's going to do much to help grab for Coda, but let go of him. You grab a fistful of Tyson's jacket and yank him back, dragging him across the ground and out of reach of Coda. Whoa. As Coda charges at the two of you, Tyson tries to grab a hold of you to use you as a shield. I don't think so. Instead, you catch his arm in a full Nelson and wrap your legs around his hips, exposing his belly. All yours, Ko. Don't mind if I do. Coda draws back a foot and sinks it deep into Tyson's belly. Ugh. I don't know how much longer we can keep this up. As long as we can. Enough! Tyson wrangles free, managing to put space between him and you before turning on Coda. Apparently, as long as we can is approximately 13 seconds. Any idea, Azrael? You quickly look around for anything to help him. I'll give Coda a discarded plank of wood, an old rope, the pickaxe. Well, I don't know what good rope would do. The pickaxe could be dangerous. It's like I said, I want to get Tyson out alive. I don't know if that's possible. So let's try the plank of wood. Here. You grab the plank of wood and toss it to Coda. And toss it to him. Coda catches it just in time to block a punch from Tyson. Ha! So much for... Ugh. Tyson kicks him hard in the shin and Coda suddenly drops to the floor. Son of a... Coda! You launch yourself at Tyson and snatch up the wood. Take this! Without hesitation, you ram him with the plank, catching him in the throat. Oh, God. You back away from Coda as he gets to his feet. You look over to Coda, your chest both heaving as you take in Tyson's momentarily subdued form. Tag team, you and Coda took on Tyson and won. We did it! Holy crap, that was insane. Okay, before he can get up again, we need to... But it's already too late. Tyson staggers to his feet, unsteady and bloody. So much for friends, right? And to think I went through so much trouble trying to save our friendship. Tyson, I'm sorry it's come to this, or that's a load of crap. I'm gonna say I'm sorry. I really am, but there's no coming back from what you did. I wish you would have reached out sooner and told us you needed support. If you had, maybe we could have prevented this whole thing. You're not getting it. The only reason I didn't have support is because we were all living separate lives. With all of us here, we'll never be without each other's support again. Isn't that the goal? Of course it is. But this isn't the way to go about it. But it is. We'll be together forever, one way or another. You know, Ty, I always thought you were a pretentious asshole, but this murderer business takes things to a whole new level. The people on this island trusted you, and you betrayed them. I elevated them. From now on, they'll have a place in the history books next to me. See, there's that pretentiousness I was talking about. Ugh. With a grunt, Tyson lunges at Coda and shoves him back hard into a column of stone. A loud crack reverberates through the space. For a moment, you all pause, taking stock of what could have made the sound, until a pebble falls and hits you on the head. What the... Oh God, we're gonna get buried alive. But that's all you're able to get out before the rocks making up the cavern collapse in on themselves, sending you and Zare backwards with the sheer force of 1,000 tons of rock falling, and landing right on top of Tyson and Coda. Oh my... I thought Zare ran ahead. When did Zare come back? Maybe it's supposed to be because Zare wasn't in the area that they had left early on, but I don't know why they brought up Zare, to be honest. It's kind of makes it slightly confusing. Oh my gosh, so Tyson and Coda are stuck behind a rock wall, or it's on top of them, either way. So the next chapter is chapter 15, Kill or Be Killed. After licking your wounds, you and your surviving friends create a game plan to level the playing field. Well, guys, that was the end of the latest chapter of TerrorFest. It was a good chapter. Like, I still can't believe it was Tyson. I was kind of hoping maybe somebody was working with him. But apparently it was him the whole time. And like I said, I've been sleeping with the enemy. Should have went with Coda. But I'm kind of curious how that's... What kind of outcome is that going to be? Because usually in Choice's books, you always have your love interest. And I don't ever remember one where you didn't get your love interest. And now in this one, your love interest is a murderer. So that's... I'm very, very interested to see how that's going to play out. Along with the rest of the story. Like, now we're stuck in this cave. Coda and Tyson are stuck together. Zara and I are together. And we have to figure out a way to save Coda. Because I got a feeling the fighting's not going to stop just because they're trapped, behind rocks or rocks are on them or, whatever happened, if it just separated us. I mean, they're not going to stop the fighting. So I'm definitely looking forward to the next chapter. I hope you are too. Leave me a comment down below. Please leave me a like, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you next time. Bye.